Hello and welcome to our improv showcase. There's only one way to find out which team is the top, and that is through a little improv battle. We're going to play a little game for you called the dating game. The way this game works, we have 3 contestants here. It is your job as an audience to determine which one of them is the winner. You're going to vote at the end with a round of applause. You are also able to ask them some open-ended questions to find out a little bit more about who you're voting on. Performers, are you ready? Yeah! Audience, are you ready? Yeah! All right, here we go. Without any further ado, the dating game.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the ASS Dating Game, which is a game where you can pick one contestant that you want to take home. So, here is contestant 1.
My name is Angel. I am 25 years old. I have no kids and I work as a financial advisor.
My name is Larry. I'm 24. I have 7 baby mamas and 12 kids I don't take care of, and I scam.
My name is Echo. I'm 35 and I like working for the basement.
Okay, does anybody in the audience have a question? Who has a question? Oh, my name is Urkel. So, Urkel, why do you put people in the basement?
So they can't go nowhere.
You, what's your question?
So we're going to ask you with the mic. Have a good day.
It's really for all y'all. I would ask, what's your definition of the perfect date?
Okay, what's your definition of a perfect date? Here you go, Andrew.
My definition of a perfect date is we go out to a little fancy restaurant and on that little date we have some great communication and we really get along well.
My definition of a perfect date is going to Rupert, but you paying for the meal.
My perfect definition is we go sit in the basement and get sandwiches.
Okay, another question? Yeah. Wait for the microphone.
So Larry, what inspired you to start scamming?
Larry, what inspired you to start scamming?
Something that inspired me, them kids and the PPP loans.
Another question? The microphone. No, the mic.
Larry, what's wrong with your beard?
It's from your grandma, so you know.
Wait, what was your answer?
It's from your grandma.
Last question?
This question is for Urkel. What are you planning on doing to the people in the attic? In the basement? What you planning on doing with the people in the basement?
What are you going to do to your victims?
I'm gonna keep them until they fall in love.
Okay, well, that wraps up our game. Clap if y'all think contestant 1 is the winner. Contestant 2. Contestant 3.
Yeah. So, what do they expect? Nobody.
Okay, well, give it up for all your contestants, guys.
And that's time. I got some questions for you audience members for picking him. Making me nervous. All right, we got another game for you. This is a game called Slideshow. This one. So from the audience, I don't know if you heard or not, but some strange photos leaked on our school Instagram from a little field trip we had. Audience members, I need your suggestion. What was that field trip? A strange place to take a field trip. The Earwax Factory. Miss Avery, it's like you've been here before or something. All right, we're doing the Earwax Factory. So the way this game works, our performers will each team will have 3 chances to create the most over-the-top image as possible. It is my job to explain it. At the end, it is your job to vote for who did it best. Performers, are you ready? Yeah! Audience, are you ready? Yeah! Here we go. Without any further ado, our slideshow at the Earwax Factory. So, I've been having a little bit of trouble hearing Mr. McElliott recently. And I didn't hear what he said, whether he said we could do the field trip or not, but he handed me this brochure, and it looked a little something like this. It was me, crying in the corner, with all of the students surrounding me, and him just staring at it, looking up at me. And I thought, what could this mean? I picked my brain, and I figured, well, maybe he thought, I've been a little sad recently, so I needed to go on a field trip. He said something about faxing or I don't know, but I heard waxing. So I found the nearest corner store, and what I saw at the backside of this corner store, let me tell you, this was crazy. There was a proposal happening. And as someone was getting their ears cleaned out, someone found it so beautiful that they had to propose. Everyone else was wrapped up by this event. We danced, we showed lights, we held each other. We made the moment magical out back at this corner store. And I gotta be honest, the wedding was nothing like the honeymoon. The honeymoon was absolutely crazy. This was a picture that the photographer took. Yep, we were creeping back in. Just caught creeping. All our friends showed up. We were like, why are you here? Most people were outside the hotel room. It was very odd. I did not know what was going on. I called the cops. I was like, no, this has got to stop here. And this was what was caught on picture. This was what showed up in the newspaper. Everyone was poisoned by the earwax. Out back of the corner store alleyway. Some people were just taking pictures. Some people were confused. Some people thought it was a calendar shoot. And so we decided, you know what, let's make it a calendar shoot. This is gonna be our image. This will be our march. This is what we want the world to see. Yep, it was a piggyback race off. Mr. McElliott was trying to stop us. He's like, please, please, no more bad press. We were hanging out, shooting water guns at each other. We were sniffing each other's toes. We were making loud announcements. And this was the moment that went down in history. This was what was on the front page of the school website. What got posted on our Instagram that I had to do so much to explain. The queen of the back of the alleyway blessed us all as we were poisoned by earwax, and we celebrated. Give it up, our performers! Thanks for leading the red team over there. Thanks for leading the blue team over there. Red team? Blue team. No performers this time, just audience. Red team. This is a game called Scenes from a Hat. The way this game works, before the show, someone hopefully asks you to write down a scene you'd like to see us perform. Each performers will have a chance to win as many possible points as possible during this game. A good scene gets a ding. A bum scene gets a buzzer. Performers, are you ready? Audience, are you ready for our final improv game of the evening? Yeah. Make some noise if you're ready for the final improv game of the evening. Here we go. Our first suggestion, a dog chasing a mailman. A dog chasing a mailman. All right, next suggestion. Inappropriate times to say I love you. Inappropriate times to say I love you.
Scrub, scrub, dub, dub. Hey, dog, how you doing? I love you. Oh, your mama just died? I still love you. I mean, I know I just had a baby on you, but I still love you. I know I just cheated on you with your best friend, but I still love you though.
Next suggestion, the world's shortest man as a teacher. The world's shortest man as a teacher. Let me lower the mic some.
Mr. Bax.
Mr. McElliott.
Next suggestion, a strange way of saying your breath stinks. A strange way of saying your breath stinks.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up like you stink. You want some bun? Every time I go to a public restroom, I think of your breath.
The queen is trying to speak.
Girl, what you ate today? Like, I know Trump is president and all, but he must have messed with the toothpaste.
Next suggestion, bad things to say as you walk down the aisle. Bad things to say as you walk down the aisle.
I'm sorry, Mama. I know he wasn't the one you wanted me to be with.
So, I thought this was right, but yeah, I'm about to make an U-turn.
I just want you to know I cheated.
I'm supposed to tell my other baby mom.
Is it too late to turn around?
I know that's the best man, but you know he got a fine. Like,
should you not say to your mother? What should you not say to your mother?
Girl, you don't own this.
My eyeliner, you got a fupa down there.
Pregnant too. I had to bring in your house.
I ain't gonna lie, man, you gotta pipe down.
Not gonna catch it, that is
Man, I'm not doing that. I'm telling you.
I don't think I want to hit on that right now. Sometimes you just need to shut up.
You talking about me needing to clean that room, but you really need to clean that attitude.
Man, why you still talking to me? Man, who you gonna talk to? I'm talking to you.
Man, I'm not the only child in the house. Go ask somebody else.
And that's time. Give up the performers. All right. This is for all the marbles. Make some noise. You think the red team are the winners. Make some noise. You think the blue team are the winners. Red team. Only the audience. Only the audience. Red team. Red team, you've been training up your audience. All right. Blue team, only the audience. It's red team. Check. There we go. Hello and welcome to our art showcase. Thank you all so much for coming. Give it up one more time for all the performers you've seen so far. We're gonna switch from an air horn aesthetic to a little bit something a little bit more deep and from our students. So we're about to transition to our slam poetry competition. Everything that you see tonight was written by our artists and will be performed for you originally as they wrote them tonight. So our first performance of the evening, go ahead and come on up to the stage. Our performance is called Threads. And the reason why is because we're investigating the threads that we have within ourselves, between each other, and between us and our history. One of the ways that we start off the year is by sharing obstacles that we've overcome and how it's made us into stronger people. We look at those things and we see that even people who we might have differences with at the beginning of the year, we often have more in common than we do different. Each of these young artists before us looks at their own personal obstacle that they've overcome and how it's made them into a stronger person. Without any further ado, our first performers of the evening.
Good evening. My name is Astrology, and I'll be performing my piece called The Veil. Lucky and unfortunate at the same time, a young black girl in America. Fortunate that I carry on a legacy of my ancestors. Unfortunate for being a black female with no protectors. Literally at the bottom of the barrel. I have to work twice as hard just to get as much as any man. I get degraded doubly. It's bull like this I can't stand. Being a teenage girl is horrible. Cycles every month in random aches. I mood swings. These are things which men can't relate. Sometimes I wish I was a boy. Life would be so much easier. They'll never understand the struggles or dangers we face either. I could lose my life just to rejecting a man or being out by myself. Being black already comes with struggles because of things you can't help. Black women have stereotypes on their own. We can't talk too loud or it's ghetto or have our natural hair shown because it's seen as unprofessional. I'm not bashing myself or my sisters. Our beauty and strength is exactly why we are needed by misters. I love being a black woman. Forever improving on our own with no assistance.
Good evening, my name is Sienna White and I'm reading a poem called Love Can Change You. I thought my life was over just because of a heartbreak. Sometimes heartbreak can mess up your life, just because of a boy. You get over it, you go through stages. Then now is the first one. All you have is yourself. All I can do is depend on myself. They make you feel alone, you start to feel like a different person. It was a good different, but also a bad different. It builds you up into a different person. You've never seen it coming, but it's for the better. I wish I could have handled the situation better. Now I'm a person who doesn't care. I reacted in anger the first time, now I react with silence. I wish I could be the person I am now. I learned to better myself. Now I am who I am, and I love her. Love can change you, but the change is the best thing. Sometimes it's okay to get hurt.
Hey, my name is Diamond, and I'll be performing a piece called Let the Bullets Fly. How many lives were lost due to gun violence? See, if you don't know the number, because it was too many. Parents, sisters, brothers, daughters, and sons has been taken due to a bullet. A bullet that could have had Jordan in the morning. No one is unfit. You could be next to get hit. I must admit, I'm scared. Scared that my life will be taken because they were mistaken. Now I can't reawaken. I'm sorry. Sorry for the people that cannot see their family. I'm sorry for the families that cannot see their loved ones. I'm sorry for that bullet hitting your soul. I'm sorry. I'm here to embrace the broken. The broken families with broken souls because one of the souls were taken. When will it end? The guns are no longer a trend. The time I spend will become spent. Will you come to the fame when it's time to be my end? Bullets fly left and right. You try to get out of sight, but then you suddenly feel light. It's like you're playing tag, and now you're it. Now it's your turn to be put in the pit. Now it feels legit, because it was your turn and not mine. But it's like God had given me a sign, but then my heart rate starts to decline. I kept saying that I would be fine, but then I started to flatline. Now I'm so high up in the sky. The last word before I went by was let the bullets fly.
Good evening, my name is TikTok, aka Toots. Poor little girl wishes she could be the sweet little girl she was before the 7th grade. The anger in her heart, she's a hurricane of thoughts, whirling in the world of the man's calm. Sitting by herself at the cafeteria table, no one can think they say to stay calm, breathe deeply. But my insides are a storm, lightning striking against the horizon of my thoughts. I'm trapped in my skin, unable to escape, nowhere to run. Still I search for a calm, for a peaceful night. I hush to my thoughts, a never-ending ache, expected in my own life, watch a distance.
Good evening. My name is Leroy, and I'm reading a poem called I Remember a Time when my anxiety felt like I was walking through a frozen pine. Each step I take sends a chill up my spine, one foot in the front and the other colder and colder than a crack. And I run, I fly, and everything is crashing down. My legs are burning, my lungs are screaming, and I'm crying, but I can ask for tears within silence. The ice is silent for now. Each time I hear a song, my heart starts racing, my eyes water, I jump, but I'm fine. Anxiety feels like a blanket. Anxiety is my friend. It tells me to buckle my seatbelt, triple check the lock on the door. Read my textbook a million times because I might have messed up, so I check it again and again. And I leave an hour early because I'm petrified of being late. I follow anxiety like it's my GPS. It is confident. Anxiety turns air into liquid and it weighs down on my chest. And I hear a million voices and they're all yelling. And anxiety is not a very good friend. Anxiety feels more like an enemy.
Give it up one more time for Eileen's performance. Before they do the next group, stand up if this is your first ever time performing. Give it up for these performers. It always amazes me the things that come out of some people who are performing for the first time. All right, we're about to go through our second group, but before we do, I just want to take a second to introduce our lovely judges. This is Miss Avery, Mr. Pouncy, and Miss Haley Said. All of them have experience with slam poetry, with performance, with making sure that our performers become that much better in the long run. Throughout the course of this, we're going to determine the top 3 slam poets of the evening. Anything that you feel free to give it up to them in the slam poetry way with some snaps, applause before and after their pieces. In theater class, we stress that confidence is something you practice, like solving math problems. Even Beyonce feels nervous energy on stage, but instead of thinking, oh no, I'm nervous, she thinks, Oh yeah, I'm ready. As drama goers, we know that our most important homework is to examine our own threads that make us the fabric who we are. These drama goers share the stories of their self-reflection and growth, showing us the many ways we confront and embrace our own tapestry.
Good evening. My name is Butterfly, and I will be performing my poem From Perfectionist to Peaceful. Back last year, I came upon a new school door. I stepped in eager to learn more and explore. Perfectionist habits grab me in tight, and failure shallow, I shove the light. What seemed so normal, a climb so steep, I wrestled with words that kept me from sleep. Stress grew like shadows darkened my mind, believing I must it all be refined. In the band, my passion rose to dread. One day the pressure filled me with lead. For years to practice, I fight and I strive. No matter the fever, I force myself alive. Yet trapped in perfection, I lost my way, ignoring the whispers that begged me to stay. Now in my second year, I breathe a new air, learning to lighten the burdens I bear. No longer a perfectionist, yet I stand tall. Mediocrity's shadow won't catch me at all. Letting go of that stress, I found a new ground. I blossom in freedom, my true self unbound.
My name is Ladybug and Stay and I will be reading a poem called I remember how love went in my life. Love comes and goes, time flies and goes by. Love remains the same. Love is heartfelt. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it heals. But as time goes by, you still heal. Everything is not going to be the same, but you still remain the same. Something was suddenly different about it, but about me, I was happy. Love came by, but you can purchase your own happiness on your own time. Never depend or repel. You is all you got sometimes. Everyone is not real sometimes, but your own loyalty remains the same. Looking back on love, looking back on old me, it changed me, but it's still stuck on you. But you still remain the same. Love has changed you, people change on you, but you're back and forever be turned against the world looking for that. And never forget who had you from the start. My name is Becky, and I'll read my poem of failure. I remember when I sat in class, so quiet might have been my note. No one had seen inside of me. But then I stepped back, looked around the class, still I stood and felt emotionless. Now I'm here looking around, watching everybody enjoy life and seeing it. I just wish it was me. If it were me, I would feel better about life. Maybe I wouldn't be so sad. Perhaps I wouldn't be a failure. I may still feel like people love me. I wouldn't have felt betrayed, but then again, I still have my friends. We became family so fast. A bond I always wanted, but never thought a random person I met at school gave me that. I ain't thankful for them. They the reason I smile, even though I hurt. They make me feel like I didn't fail. I feel like I'm changing because of my friends. I don't just have to feel this alone. They listen, even though their life is hard. We talk and try to understand. I am not a failure. Hi, my name is Justice, and I'll be reading my poem called She's a Hurricane. Little girl couldn't speak up for herself, always trying not to go out, always avoiding plans, not able to be herself. Confused when anyone noticed her changing, making her smile, with a smile that's as big as the news on the screen. Deep down, she wanted it to be real. People comes up asking if she's okay, always not, but never actually says the word. No, she's not okay, she's angry. But when she said no, she's not angry, she's a hurricane. People comes up asking questions. She answers but driving, like the sand in the desert. Nonchalant, no, I'm about to cry. Should I change? Change for me or for everyone, or for my soul? Pick yourself up. Love yourself. Try to be yourself. I can feel myself changing. Nonchalant, no. Careful. Smell as bright as the sun. Fake, no. Real, as real as her feelings for herself.
My name is Nala. I will be reading a song called Pet. In the world painted with shadows, she finds joy in sunflowers smiling. Each petal is sunbeam, filling the air with sweetness, golden daffodils smiling from his heart. The wind dances through her hair, whispering secrets of the sky. She is alive, a firework bursting, echoing the rhythm of her dreams. Happy.
unchained tone, the threads of everyday magic. She's happy. Good evening, my name is Demaria, and I was thinking it's not true, it's me. It's not true, it's me. Y'all tired of that excuse when they ready to cut you loose. They only say that for themselves to give them a boost. It's not true, it's me. You're only saying that to make yourself feel better, like I was gonna go with them, but it's not true, it's me. I'm sorry, I didn't have the courtesy, cause I didn't care to see that you weren't doing for me. Actually, you're right, it's not true. In fact, it's me. I wasn't good enough to give you enough, to love you enough. I just couldn't. You know what, it's both of us, cause you're a liar, and I'm tired, so, but it's always gonna be me. I guess it's me.
Hi, my name is Heaven Mitchell, and I'm going to be reading Hey, My Eyes Are Down Here. I'm a Billy, a Yorkie Poo, 8 months. All I do is bite, get into things when I have no intention. That my owner's first dog moved away with her sister to Maryland. Just like me, bad, mischievous, and funny. My owner, the queen, pretty, funny, the queen. My life is fun, no worries in the world. My owner doesn't like to play all the time. Baths, blow dryers, and brushes. Worst days of my life. I live great in my home with my queen. My name is Bentley, a black dog that has no destination and a lovely home. With a grumpy mama who I argue with 24/7. I love life and the aspect of being a Bentley.
Hi, my name is Candace, short for Candy, and this is my poem, Summer Love. When I think about summer love, I think about the feeling of happiness. That's what I think of love and being in love. The harsh intense heat is the same as intense waves of emotions. You hate the heat, but love the flaws that make summer. You hate the hurricanes and destruction they bring, but love the aftermath of storms. Summer is not perfect, but happiness and warmth you feel from the summer heat makes you enjoy the heat even more as the flowers bloom. Birds chirp and fly with their lovers, and doves intertwine with their partners at the city park in the pine, surrounded by lotus flowers and lily pads. As frogs hop and jump on one another, holding closer and deeply to their loved one, and stare deeply into one another's eyes as their hearts beat until their head explodes. When I think of summer, I think of the breeze, the warm feeling of being hugged with warmth and acceptance. You hold on to it until it becomes a part of you. The warm but cold waves as it shivers like a cat who's forced to be in water but out of love. You feel free as you fully embrace being in love unconditionally. When you leave the beach with your partner peering out the window, with their hair flowing out the window, as all the windows open, heat coming in, all 4 windows. They peer over to you and smile with all 32 teeth as you take the Polaroid picture and name it Summer Love.
Give it a once more for these performers. As young artists, we view our work not in isolation, but connected to the threads of history that came before us, examining the weavings of our society and using our voices to take a stand. In our classroom, we honor the griots, the original storytellers who passed down history and wisdom. These next artists embody the spirit of the griot, using their slams to guide us towards a clearer, more honest version of the future.
Hey, my name is Kiara. I'm going to this man home for some time. I feel sick every day I wake up. Tired. Oh, wait.
I feel sick every day. I wake up every morning. I wake up tired every morning I leave for school. I can never pay attention to class. I'm sick and tired. I can't even open my eyes. I just can't focus. I'm sick of all things. I really get so angry in the morning. I hate speaking out loud. I never eat breakfast. I be mad when I'm hungry. My mood just be so off right days. I'm sick and tired. I'm tired of everything. I want to do what things get just better. I feel like I'm in some situation, even if it's wrong or right. Sometimes I wish that life goes faster. I'm not fine. I will not be fine. I do not like when people come tell me anything. When I get bored, I want to just get away from everyone. I'm sick of listening to everybody fussing at me. It's so frustrating here. I'm sick of living a life so sick.
Good evening, my name is Katana and I'm going to be performing my slam poem called Listen, they say you are young adults now. Take responsibility, be mature, make change. But the moment we question, the moment we ask why, suddenly we're kids again. Raise your hand, use the pads, don't talk back even if the adult didn't make sense. Don't argue, don't say nothing, just listen. But should we? You hear disrespect, but we hear frustration. Do you hear the exhaustion in our voices, or do you just hear the attitude in our silence? Or do you just hear noise? You say we're these teens going into adults, going into the real world, but you don't give us any opportunity to learn. One mistake, one mess up, we're kids again. We try to explain ourselves. You hear disrespect, so why should we respect you? You tell us to rest, be a scholar, but if we mess up, we're not paying attention. You give us these testimony in the future. We fight for what's right, then it's disrespectful. So what do? You wonder why students don't show up to school, why students don't try anymore. Because when we try, we get shut out. You give us student council so our voices could be heard, but shut every idea out. So what do we do when we're not being heard? Are we really adults? Then treat us like it. Or just listen.